My name is Vince McIntyre. I'm 67 years old. I was born in the west of Ireland. I've lived here since 1979. I found this place by accident and decided to camp here. It feels very permanent in the sense that it feels like home. I left home because I didn't get along with my dad. And I got as far away as possible from family because of all the tragedies associated with my childhood. And I ended up going to South America for a year, and then when I come back, I went as far north as I could. When I hit my mid-40s, I decided, this work that I'm doing is totally meaningless to me. Going out there and putting 3 bags on and making a bunch of money, and any amount of it, I got so that this is just playing figures for the government. I never back then. I never thought I'd ever settle down. That I'd always be a traveler, right? And when I come here, kind of grew into the place, and my daughter was born here in the Kootenays, so that's probably the reason that it made it home for me. Yeah. When Amber was, my daughter was 2.5 years old, I'd brought her up here because my girlfriend at the time, we were, both of us were homeless, and I was wondering where we were going to spend the winter. And there was an old man in Johnson's Landing. He wanted me to get him some poles for his chicken house to build, and he knew there was nice straight cedar poles up here. So I take Amber up here and we get some poles, but in the process Amber forgets her red shoes. I had to bring her back up here to get her red shoes, so I brought my girlfriend up here, and I was just wanting to see how she felt about the place, and she was just totally amazed by the place. From there I knew, both of us like it here. I guess we were, first of all, the whole feeling of being illegal, being on Crown land and not that's something we had to deal with, whether or not we were going to get eviction notice or whatever. And that kind of stayed with me for a few years, and then I got over that, and as I got over that, then I become more home. My daughter, she learned to count by counting the fish. I'd go out at 4:30 in the morning fishing, and I'd put her asleep in the bow of the boat, and wake her up by tickling her nose with the tail. Tail of a fish. So she said, "How many fish you have there, Amber?" And she said, "Oh, well." If you go and work in a automobile factory and you put 4 bolts in a radiator, and that's all you know how to do, and you're dependent on being in a certain way with your superiors, otherwise you lose your job. You can't be real, and we have to have see the good in humans, and that's the way I find the good in humans, the people I work with. I find out who they are and what they're made of. And I might seem harsh on people and hard on people, and I am, and I'm never going to be different, because I demand your attention. This isn't something that you might play at, because I don't play at it. I got run over with my horses and smashed up, and I got up and I kept doing it. Yeah. So it's to me, life is do or die, and then you're living.